Oh, Grand Rising. It's good to see everyone. Are you feeling the energies? It's becoming more and more apparent that these solar flares and the Great Solar Flash event it's going to be a lot bigger than a lot of people were led to believe. And even mainstream articles and outlets are now talking about these solar flares, and they're starting to change the way that they present them. We all have to become very aware and conscious of the importance of these solar flares, and that this has just begun, and that absolutely nothing can stop this. And a lot of you know about this. Absolutely nothing could stop it. You can't stop the sun. You cannot stop this solar flash. And you could write it in the chat right now. Absolutely nothing can stop this. We're going to be breaking it down today. We're going to be breaking down the current symptoms and how this is going to be continuing and increasing for the next year and a half. All right, another year and a half of this, baby. Yeah, hold on to your seats. Another year and a half. Are you ready for it? You got to let me know in the chat. Are you ready to handle another year and a half of this stuff? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's very intense, but that's why it's important that we learn about it. The lion writes, yay, with a question mark. Yay, with a question mark. D-Lo's ready to go. We have to be ready to go. Another year and a half of these. We're going to be breaking this down in today's very powerful message, very powerful energy update. We're going to be talking about the current symptoms, what you're feeling. More and more people are waking up to the importance of these solar flares. We're getting blasted with a solar storm for 2 days. Once again, 2 days. Oh, goody, goody. I love you guys in the chat. Everyone's, very aware and conscious of these massive symptoms. That's why we do have the love bulb. We're going to recalibrate our energy. Please put a like on the video. And I know you might be maybe dealing with some symptoms, some rumbles in the tummy right now. It's your solar plexus chakra. But let's deal with these energies. Let's manage these energies and get ready for the long haul. I know some people think it's going to be over in a day. No, another year and a half. Hooray! Hooray, another year and a half. So please put a like on the video and let's recalibrate ourselves and let's get ready for what's about to happen. It's a powerful time, a time like never before. I saw a Cheryl ask the question, how do we know it's another year and a half? This is actually known as solar cycle 25. Woohoo! We're in solar cycle 25, and there's a lot of cycles, so that they know the end of the cycle, and it's not any time close, light warriors. And we're going to understand how even the predictions of these solar flares and sunspots, they have in reality versus the predictions, what's happening is actually outperforming what the predictions are. So we're actually getting more solar. Remember the Great Solar Flash? Oh, there's no such thing as the Great Solar Flash. So the predictions are getting blasted away with reality. So it's actually outperforming all predictions. And we're not even close to the end. So hang on to your seats. We're going to witness crazy things because this energy is changing us. So we gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream. I am absolutely grateful for all of your support. Please put a like on this video. You could smash the like button. You could gently tap the like button. However you do it, it really helps others find this message and share this message with the hashtag solar storm so people can learn about the solar storms. And I'm very grateful if you click the subscribe button and click the bell and select all. We had a beautiful Friday Night Live. Maybe you missed it. You could get all the updates on your phone if you take a second to click subscribe. If you like this community and you want to be part of our Patreon, we host live Zoom meetings tomorrow night. It's going to be a very big, it's probably going to be the biggest one we've ever had. Tomorrow night, a beautiful Zoom meeting. Link is in the description. Join our Patreon. It's the 8 dimensions of wellness. We have to focus on all dimensions of wellness right now because especially with these solar flares, our whole life is, everything is so, powerful and sensitive. So we have to manage all aspects of our life and stop, sweeping things under the rug. Sometimes in society, they teach us to sweep things under the rug. On this community, we're learning how to address everything so we could become the greatest version of ourselves. So it's really important. So your Patreon will be tomorrow night. It's going to be real powerful. You never know who shows up on Patreon. And if you'd like to support this work and the channel, there's a link at the pinned comment. Once again, we are getting blasted by a solar storm and we're getting smashed with this energy 2 days. So right now, you might be witnessing the stomach purge. Are you getting some rumbles in your tummy? And some people might be new to this, new to the energy themes, the chakra system. Did you ever hear of the solar plexus chakra? So your solar plexus, when we get these blasts, you might get a little queasy feeling. Dila writes, I got the butt purges. No, you listen. Last night, I got off, I'm being real with everyone. I got off the live stream and I already felt the purges in the solar plexus region. Yeah, it's really intense, and we are feeling this. We're feeling it in our solar plexus region. People around the world, they say, why do we have so many densities? Why do we have to purge so much from the solar plexus? Do you ask yourself that question, right? You might be new to this. You might know this for a while, and you still ask yourself the question, why does humanity have to purge so much from their solar plexus? Because there's something out there, right? It's called the satanic cabal, also known as, some people call it the deep state. Yeah. And they actually, they manipulated the matrix reality. Many people are leaving the matrix reality. But what is it actually called? There's a word for this. It's called a fear-based reality or a fear-based society. Through fear, they use fear to get you to move. And it's usually in the form of anxiety because the fear is not there, right? It's false evidence appearing real. It's false, right? So it's not now, it's fear of the future. So as you learn, as you're a part of the channel, please, keep sharing this channel as you learn about these energies, right? When you have fear of the future, that is anxiety. Do you deal with anxiety? Right? So they say, oh, you're not going to pay your bills, right? You're going to have all this debt. You're going to have all these things, right? You got to pay all these taxes. You have these fears that are in the future. That's called anxiety. Well, that all hits in your solar plexus chakra. In that solar plexus region, we hold these densities, these anxieties, right? Like sometimes you feel pains in your stomach. You get sick to your stomach. You know these things, right? You get sick to your stomach with this anxiety. Well, guess what? These solar flares are clearing the way. And that's why so many people are purging from their solar plexus during this time. And I hope this helps you understand the changes that we're going through. And that's God. That's God's energy, the light of Christ, not the cabal's energy, right? They want to beat you down. They want you to have this fear. right? It's literally called a fear-based reality, a fear-based society. And they get people to move off of fear, not of love. So the whole reality, the whole matrix is actually inverted, also known as Luciferian. It's an inverted reality. It's actually on a different spiral. It's actually spiraling into a black hole, right? Where it's parasitical, and it actually siphons your energy away like a human battery. You're not a human battery. You're actually an infinite God being. Yeah. So they're spiraling down into a black hole. And did you ever watch The Matrix? They were teaching you, right? You might not literally have to pull something out of the back of your neck, right? Like in The Matrix. But you, right? You're having your life force energy away, and you work all day long. You earn this currency, right? It's all energy based. You earn this currency and you constantly have it taken away from you. Taxes and other things that siphon your energy, right? And you can't afford to pay the bills. And everything's going higher and higher. And things that they can manipulate, like energy. Yeah, remember how high the gas prices went? Your electric bill is through the roof. I saw my electric bill and I was like, what the heck is going on? So what they do is they don't want you, Nikola Tesla wanted you to have free energy. We could actually pull energy out of the air for free, yeah. And if you're new to this, you should check out the Tesla coil. But they don't want that, so they try to control the reality, and they're actually siphoning. There are creatures, right? We're going to be learning a lot as we go through the total collapse of society. If you're new to this, you should check out last night's Friday Night Live. It's a tremendous episode. So as we go through the total collapse of society, we're learning so much, and you're going to learn about these beings that actually siphon your energy when you're afraid. Oh, smile today, light warriors. You'll make a serpent get hungry. Smile today. Yeah, have a laugh. Have a laugh. The serpents go hungry when you're laughing. Yeah, they siphon the energy off. And if you're new to this, it's actually called loosh. And if I'm saying, you see, this guy's teaching all these crazy things I never heard of, it's a call to action. You could actually look up the term loosh. And they're looshing you. It sounds like school backwards. Remember all the fear? Remember when you were in the failing public schools and you had fear? All day long, the fear? It's siphoning the loosh. So we're actually going to a new earth right now. We're going to a new reality of less density and higher energy. You're becoming more energy and less matter in the now moment. And we are actually going through this massive change, and it's not going away. Please put a like on the video. It's just beginning. Very important information. We got to get people on this live stream right now. Right now. An Earth-directed CME, a solar storm to hit Earth March 4th and 5th, baby. 2 days of this. Oh, hold on to your seats. But guess what? The number of sunspots has broken a 10-year record, and it's very concerning to some people. Some people are cheering it on, actually. Some people are like, bring on the sunspots. The solar onslaught, all of these bursts, has it stopped? It's literally an onslaught. I talk about the X-Men. Remember the onslaught? It's not stopping, and we're going to constantly get it. So these solar flares are expected to rise after the data from the NOAA revealed that the average number of sunspots has broken this 10-year record. Congratulations, a 10-year record, baby. Here we go. Here comes the solar flares. The solar activity in the solar cycle 25. We're in solar, they call it solar cycle 25, right? These are the matrix terms. That's why I'm sharing with all of you. Like some people, they're part of the spiritual community. You knew about the Great Solar Flash event. Did you know about the Great Solar Flash event? You could get some suns in the chat. You could get some starbursts in this chat. We're going to get blasted like never before. Hang on to your seats. But it's okay. You're getting the preparation to accept right now. The solar activity in solar cycle 25 has been increasing steadily. It keeps increasing. So you could actually go to the channel page. I will literally share that old video. It's last April, I believe. That beautiful X-class solar flare. And I told you all, this is going to become the norm. And look at us now, almost a year later. But guess what? Guess what? It's not even close to ending. Solar cycle 25 has been outperforming projections 24 months in a row. Bang! There it goes. Congratulations to our sun. You are outperforming. Remember, they want you to be productive at work. Well, the sun, the light of Christ, is outperforming all projections. Cheers to our sun. Can we get some suns in the chat? Congratulations to our sun. Yes. So, well, actually, if you're new to the channel, we have a good time here. We laugh. Some people think the world is going to continue. No, it's over. It's the old Matrix world is over. It's time to rise up and start embracing the highest version of yourself. And the Christ energy is coming in right now. So solar cycle 25 has been outperforming all projections 24 months in a row. Wow. This is amazing. Some people, it's alarming. Depends on what side of the rapture you're on. What side of the rapture are you on? Are you entering the light of Christ in the fifth dimension? Are you chilling out in the metaverse? Let us know what's going on. It's a major concern to some. Some people are cheering it on since the end of this solar cycle 25 won't be until the end of 2024, which gives us the end result. If it's this intense right now, and this solar cycle doesn't end until the end of 2024, we get to the end result. Absolutely nothing can stop this. Absolutely nothing. Nothing could stop this. How intense has it been? I love your spiritual being. It's tremendous, yeah. They're proud of this sun. The galactic center is giving it actually more energy. No, so this solar cycle won't be, the end of it won't be until the end of 2024. Aren't we in the beginning of 2023? Can you imagine how much more? And it's increasing. They say it's steadily increasing. And we know it's steadily increasing because I love to give the solar flare updates. I love it. And you can look on the channel page. And once again, look at since, I share about it a lot. But go back to April of 2022. And how many times more and more we share about it, all these solar flares that are coming in. Francine Fihan, thank you so much, Francine. I really appreciate the support. I love you, Francine. Thank you so much. So, a lot of you are aware of this importance. You are changing yourself. You might be sleeping more. You're thinking differently, and it's also overwhelming. Remember, we also have all of this density inside of us that we've built up over time. So you're actually, listen, even myself, I feel anxious. I feel pains and weird stuff over and over, but it's trying to get out of our body. We're actually evolving while we're alive. We're evolving. So many people share about this, right? So many people share about this. We're evolving as we're alive. As we're alive, we're evolving. And people in the past, people in present times, right? They all share about the consciousness shift of the solar flash. And you actually, as you're taking these things and you say, I want to learn more about this, remember, this is a self-empowerment channel because each person that is going to be a leader, you have to be sovereign. and not just like people, like in the past, they said, oh, these guys on the TV know better than me. I watch the TV. That's the answer on TV. It's actually mind control. Everyone has to take the call to action as we enter the new earth and do your own research and apply science, apply authentic science. Question everything, because questioning everything is your birthright. And in this satanic cult, you'll see them out there, the satanic cult. If you question things, they'll call you a conspiracy theorist. Yes, you're a conspiracy boy. Cosmic Dreams. Oh, thank you so much, Cosmic Dreams. I love you so much, Cosmic Dreams. Thank you so much for the support. No, a lot of people are aware of this. You actually, so many people on YouTube are breaking this down. They're not even breaking down what the person said. There's this guy, Woody Harrelson. Do you know Woody Harrelson? And he went on this show called Saturday Night Live, and he gave a monologue, and he made a joke. And all of a sudden, all different mainstream outlets slandered him immediately after he gave. I don't even think the show was over. A lot of these people on YouTube are breaking down. They're taking the articles, the time they post. It was read like instantaneously, trying to slander this person for a joke. So what this is doing to the collective that's going to survive this solar flash, we're seeing the tactics, what goes on, right? And we're not, dealing with it's called shame. So if you're new to the channel, it's all about consciousness. You should be familiar with the Hawkins scale of consciousness. And anytime you see shame, right, that's the absolute bottom of the scale. Like you think about fear, I'm in fear, you think that's low? No. If you want to find the satanic cult, if you want to find these satanic energies, the bottom of the scale is shame. So look at shame, and anytime shame is used, you could find, right, and use this on your journey. And look for free will. Kenny writes, won't go broke. Yeah, it's tremendous, Kenny. I love you, Kenny. Beth Bentley Yoga writes, survival of the solar fitness. Yeah, you got to get your solar fitness on, baby. Yeah. You got to get out in the light of Christ. Some people, they haven't seen the light of day, They stay under the ground, my warriors. Yeah. They stay in the basement. They don't even see the light of day. Oh, yeah. You got to get out in the sun. You got to get out there. It's actually, there's something called, I make jokes, but I'm being serious. There's something called nature's deficit disorder. And you got to ground, you got to walk barefoot, right? They told you put rubber soles on. What does rubber do, right? It actually blocks the electric current. So many people aren't walking barefoot. Are you walking barefoot in nature? Are you going to the beach? If you don't have a beach by you, do you have like a lake or something that you could go to? Get your feet in that water. Get your feet on the ground. Allow the light to come through your DNA receptors. Allow the light to go through your DNA receptors. Allow the negative ions of the planet above and below. What do they say? Father, Son, and Mother Earth, something like that, right? And we're balancing and for the spiritual community, we're balancing the masculine and the feminine aspects right now. In science, it's called hemisync. And I teach all about these things on the channel. You got to check out hemisync. I got to write down all these things. I'm never not working. I'm like Troy Polamalu. I'm never not working. Hemisync, right? I did a full video on hemisync. You have to balance both sides of the brain. And all of these things that I'm sharing, they're there for you. The messages last the test of time. You really have to embrace the hemisync. Balance it. Things are energy, right? So you have to balance the masculine and the feminine, or in science, they call it the right and left brain. And once you have achieved hemisync, see, they keep you in this box in the brain, only in the rational mind, right? Only in the rational mind. And then they're able to control you with a device. It's called TV. I saw it on TV. No, but YouTube is outperforming TV. 888s, look at that. 888, please smash the like button. Let's go to 999. Let's go straight to 999. Please put a like on this video. People are waking up about the solar storm. Some people are waking up late because of the solar storm. I know you felt it in the chat right now. Are you feeling it in the chat? Let us know. Are you requiring a little bit more sleep? Your nervous system is being like, listen, I feel it too. None of us is immune to it. My nervous system feels shot. We're sleeping. We talked about this earlier. Check out the earlier videos. Did you beat the alarm? Some days I beat the alarm, and some days it's like, oh God, the alarm saved me. I got to get up now. Got to get up now. Galactic Guardians writes, belly bloat. Think about the solar plexus. Think about the belly bloat. We got to drop the bloat right now. Please put a like on this video, and let's manage these energies with the Love Bowl. No, it's a tough time. Mountain Goddess, the same for me. I saw your comment as I was playing the Love Bowl. I did, and I shared this in the video before. This time was actually worse than when I shared it in the past. You know, I said ascension comes first. You know, I could go to the gym, I could work out, right? Do all these things, but it's like the stomach just swells up. And there's nothing you could do about it. You got to keep doing the work. And it'll pass. Oh, Rihanna's here. It's good to see you. You got to give us an update on what's going on at that river tomorrow on the Zoom meeting. Yeah, if anyone else is going to join our Patreon tomorrow, it's going to be a tremendous Zoom meeting. We got people around the country and the world sharing in all of these crazy things. Do you know about the Ohio disaster? That no one's, they try not to talk about it, right? And people are suffering. And where are these chemicals going? They're actually going all over the country right now. We have to raise awareness to this. There's so many people that are raising awareness to this right now. And think about this. That's why I said there's two forces, right? God is raising the frequency of this world. We see it actually in the Schumann resonance as well. And then why is there poison? Like there's poison and burning. I shared some current events last night on Friday Night Live. Malaysia, right? Big fire, massive fire. Why are they burning all this stuff into the atmosphere? So we're trying to like raise the frequency. What are they terraforming the planet for? What's coming up from under the ground? Everything's rising to the surface right now. And I shared this many times. What you see, it's the microcosm and the macro. The micro and the macro. You might experience things erupting and coming to the surface from your physical vessel. Well, in the world, we're seeing the same thing. What are the things that are going to come up from out of the ground? What's coming up from out of the ground? Does anyone know? So just like you're seeing things, come up, rise to the surface from your body, from your everyday lives, things are trying to rise up right now. Yeah, some people know in the chat what's coming up. Now, a lot of listen, even things that you've swept under, everything is metaphorically as well. Things that you have swept under the rug are coming to the surface right now. And that's why, like, I've learned the lessons, and I've shared this before. And if you're new to the channel page, please subscribe. Go to the channel page. God gives you a little tap first. And if you don't listen to that, it's going to get tougher and tougher until God is shaking you and God's like, time to wake up, baby. Till you can't ignore it anymore. Until you can't ignore it anymore. God is rapturing you out of the matrix. This is the rapture. And we're literally experiencing this as the frequencies shift. And I did a full video on this a couple days ago in the Schumann resonance. So if you're new to the channel, check that video out. It's the last Schumann resonance video I did. It explains how the rapture is playing out. I Am Knowledge writes, wake up, Tom. Is Tom still sleeping? Is he up? Right? Sacred Light Codes knows, yeah. And you know what we need to do? We also need to forgive ourselves. A lot of people don't forgive ourselves. We got to forgive ourselves. Right? Yeah. Look, can we get the 999s rolling? We're almost at 999. Get the 999 energy going right now. It's the completion codes. Yeah. And that's what we're in a time period where we are completing our lives. We've gone full circle. This life that you're in right now, and that we're actually witnessing, we're here for the Great Solar Flash event. You could write it in the comments. We are here for the Great Solar Flash event. It's the greatest moment in the history of humanity. It's something like we've never experienced it before. The only thing, I will share about the Carrington event. We had something called the Carrington event. So this event that's coming now, it's going to be much bigger and stronger and better than the Carrington event. It's going to be the Great Solar Flash event. And again, the point of this channel, there's another wave of people that's waking up. And the channel really is for those, and that's why, especially if you have been awake for years, we talked about this last night, we have people awake since the 50s on this channel, right? God bless you guys. God bless you all. God bless you. You're still here. But so many people are waking up. That's what this channel is for. The people that are just waking up. So if you say, well, you know, what is something that we can relate, since we've never had the Great Solar Flash event, it's something that's never happened before. Well, check out the Carrington event. Yeah, you could research the Carrington event. So we have to dive into the past to learn about our future, right? We don't maybe see things we've never, or we're going to see things that we've never seen before. Events we've never experienced before. Right now, you're all experiencing things in your body, right? Feelings, thoughts you'd never had before, awakenings, realizations. You say, holy shift. Things that I believed my entire life was fake. You must believe. You ever see those people out there? You do not believe? Oh, they get so angry. You know, you have to start looking at Dr. Martin Luther King talked about the content of character. People are just programmed by mainstream media. And if you don't repeat what they say, it's called the hive mind. If you don't repeat what they say, they get angry at you. And they might even start growling, light warriors. Have you ever seen the growling? Let me know in the chat. You ever had people growl? I witnessed something like that firsthand. I believe it was in 2017 or something like that. Crazy, crazy people in this world. But God protected me. God protected me for the right people. And that's why I'm here today. And that's what's happening right now. And it's happening in shifts. So if you're getting this message right now, you say, oh, you know, I still have changes to do. It happens in shifts, and there's no right or wrong to this, right? And I went through things, people that are teaching and they have a presence right now. They went through the hardships in the past, right? I went through hardships in the past so that I could be a teacher right now, the authentic teacher of the new earth. Not teachers in the failing New York City Department of Education that illegally and unlawfully fired people because they didn't put a bio thing in their system. in their vessel, in their temple. Jesus Christ taught us about the temple, right? So we're in the right position right now, and you might be getting this message. You're embracing the highest version of yourself. You're in the right positions right now. And we're getting far away. You know, we're getting far away. And I shared this, the divide gets wide in 2023. The divide, you could write it down. The divide gets wide. It's like the Grand Canyon right now. It's like the Grand Canyon because people have made, and I know this is difficult for some to, if you're new to this, to understand. People made a conscious, subconscious decision in the astral, in the ether. They already made this decision where they're going. The decision, I even saw this years ago when people shared this, and they said people will make this decision. They already made this decision where they're going. It's the rapture. And people already made their decisions right now. They made their decisions. Some people are going here. Some people are going there. But you have to realize everyone is having their own personal journey. Yeah, it's like the Grand Canyon right now. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, Michael's sharing, don't have those sugars, those refined sugars, you know. Those are poisons. The sody pops, we were sharing about that. You know, this is a good time if you're getting this message, if you're feeling the ascension symptoms, it's a good time if you want to take in this new light. It's new light that's coming in. We haven't experienced it yet. If you're experiencing this right now, you want to put your best foot forward. You want to put your best foot forward. You want to take the time. Sandra Levy writes, no Al Ghul. Yeah, don't have the Al Ghul. Over the course of time, especially in the last few years, I have become more sensitive to the Al Ghul. And that might resonate with you, right? You might get sick from it, right? Your palate changes. So that's what, if you're experiencing all these things, right? Like I never experienced things. You know, even Ireland told me, this, I guess it's been over a year ago, with my protein powder, that I get the natural flavored, not the mad scientist flavored protein powder with the artificial stuff in it. So now you know, I get the natural one, and you know, when I went back to just say, oh, I got to just take this this one because I have none, and you could actually taste the fake. Can you taste the fake? Let us know. Oh, look at that. We are over 1,000 in their live stream. Boom, there we go. Please smash the like button. Let's go to 1111 in the live stream. Let's get 1111 going in the chat right now. 1111s are coming in. Oh, the Nature Boy. Woo! The Nature Boy, I love you. You're my brother. Thank you so much, Nate. Nature Boy writes, I'm putting my best foot forward. I love you, Nature Boy. No, the Nature Boy is ready to go. Yeah, a lot of people are ready to embrace this right now. You have to realize there are all different archetypes, and you might embrace the warrior. You might embrace the healer. You might embrace the motivator. You might embrace. There's all different things that you can embrace. So you have to actually sit with it. I had a mentor. You said sit with it, Michael. You're going to have to sit with these things, feel your way through, and then in the end, you're going to find what you're called to do. You know, and God has blessed me with those that have been here since the beginning of the journey. Have you been on our everyday lives for 3 years, 4 years, right? Have you been here for 4 years, 3 years? And you could see the evolution of myself and the evolution of our channel. And that's why I'm here to tell you, when you start your mission, you might not know what you're exactly supposed to do in the beginning, but Every marathon, stay focused on the message. Every marathon starts with the first step. So it is. We're going through a marathon right now for humanity. And this is, it's a massive change. We're witnessing this with the solar storms. The solar output has changed. And again, if you are just tuning into the live stream, the solar activity in the solar cycle 25 that we're in right now has been increasing steadily, and the solar cycle 25 has been outperforming all projections for the past 24 months in a row. Nothing can stop the great solar flash. You could write it in the comments. Nothing can stop the great solar flash. 24 months in a row, it has outperformed all projections. They say it's going to be this powerful. God says we're going to be this powerful. Yeah, they have no clue. They can't project it. It's so powerful. Again, we are about to witness things like we've never experienced before. And if you want a little taste, if you're new to this, if you're new to the Great Solar Flash event, how could we relate? Well, check out the Carrington event. We had the Carrington event years ago. This is going to be far greater. Rational Mind Riot writes, the best is yet to come. The fifth dimension is on the other side of the Great Solar Flash event. The fifth dimension. Heaven. Heaven on earth. You ever hear heaven on earth? And if you want more scientists like me, you should check out Dr. Bruce Lipton. You could reach heaven on earth. And Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about this. These are the authentic doctors, the authentic scientists that we have to pay attention to, right? You pay attention. There's also satanic doctors. Not all doctors are for the good of humanity, right? Remember Dr. Evil? Is there a little narcissistic doctor out there that you guys know of that's like Dr. Evil? Like a little Napoleon doctor out there? Does anyone know in the chat? No, it's for the good of, it's either the good of humanity. Not everything is the same. Nancy Clouter, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Nancy. Yeah, a lot of people know. The Lion knows. I can't wait to see you on Zoom tomorrow night, the Lion. I love to see my family. It's so, it's really, if you're new to this, I know so many people are waking up to this new reality. You have family out there, and you've never met them physically in your life, but we're all serving this role right now, and we're gonna have a big party on the new earth. Heidi Gomez, thank you so much, Heidi. Amazing family here. I love you, Heidi. Thank you so much, Heidi. I love you. And that's what it's all about. We're finding our family. You will find your family during this time. It has been steadily increasing, and we see this in the Schumann resonance, right? The Schumann resonance is steadily increasing, and you're becoming more sensitive. Everything is heightened. Everything is ready. Everything is amplified. Amplified, right? It's amplified. Some people are like, ooh. No, I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to wake you up, light warriors, yeah. It's time to wipe the crust out of the eyes. The solar blasts are blasting you into oblivion. You might be feeling it, especially in your stomach, in your solar plexus chakra. You're feeling it right now as I knock things over. Yeah. Please put a like on the video. If you're here, if you're just stumbling in, or if you haven't done so, if you could just click the like button and share this video with the hashtag SolarStorm. People are waking up to what's going on. Beth Bentley Yoga's got, this is God's alarm. Even though sometimes you might not be able to beat the alarm, but the Matrix alarm. No, God has given you the alarm. Remember, You have to listen to the signs, the signals. You won't find them on mainstream media. The signs and the symbols and the feelings that you're getting in your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. So we don't know what to expect. What do you expect from the Great Solar Flash event? Let us know in the comments. We're going to have a very powerful Zoom meeting tomorrow night on Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. We're all sharing. We're all collaborating. We're building a family. We're building a community. And, you know, it's crazy. It's a crazy world out there. We're going through all of this, you know, this chaos inside of our body. That's what it feels like. We're boiling inside. We're bubbling inside, especially in our stomach. And if you're new to the channel, please go to the channel page. Subscribe to the channel. You get the community post. I posted on YouTube. If you're new to this, there's something called a community tab. And I put a community post. That's why it's really important. If you click subscribe, you could get that. And we have polls where you can vote. And it's really important to get out the vote, Light Warriors, because every vote counts. At least they say it does. No, and so many people are voting because it's not just about my journey. It's about all of our journeys. And so many people are experiencing the solar plexus bloating. Do you have bloating in your solar plexus? Do you have pain at the base of the spine? Are you experiencing increased ringing in the ears? And it's for all of us to collaborate on the community tab. Check out the community tab. Check out the channel page, right? Yeah. It's yeah. It's just a show. It's just a show out there, but it's the greatest show in the universe. Yeah, the solar flash is actually an inside job. There's a war that's going on inside of your body because we all had the familiar past. And the familiar past will not become our future. And the solar flares, they're changing us. They're changing who we are. They're upgrading our DNA. Chris Mason knows. Good to see you, Chris. Chris Mason knows the answer. Some people, they just can't. That's why they said men's hearts will fail them for fear in the end days. Because all of these things that we were programmed that these things are real. And there's a lot of fake out there. I talked about the deep fakes. Do you know about the deep fakes? And that one where what do you call it? What's his name? I forgot his name now. My mind just went blank. But I was talking about the Jerry Seinfeld, Tom Cruise, the Tom Cruise deep fake. Yeah, there it is. Truth Rise. I get brain farts every once in a while. And then Tom Cruise. It's just artificial intelligence, the deep fake. And he has the coin, and it's like he goes, "Oh, it's real. It's all real." And he does this sinister laugh. Because we're seeing an illusion. They cast an illusion. And it's time, Big Water knows, and it's time to break free from the illusion. So what are you feeling from this solar flare? Let us know in the comments. Please share this video with the hashtag SolarStorm, hashtag SolarFlare. I love each and every one of you. It's very powerful right now. We will be hosting a very powerful meeting on Patreon tomorrow night. The link is in the description for Patreon. It's very powerful. I love you all. DeAmber, thank you for the support. DeAmber writes, feeling the symptoms and then some, however, doing my best on what not to eat. God bless you, Michael, and the Rainbow Warriors. Thank you, DeAmber. And XR999 Completion, thank you so much for the support. I love you all. Manage the solar flares. Stay hydrated. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light.